This is Miguel. Say hi, Miguel.
Hey, hi.
Say hi, Miguel.
Hi.
This is the mic when it's on. Yo, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just uploaded this video yesterday, but I wanted to talk about it. If you didn't catch this video, it's in the stream. I'm gonna stop it shortly here. We got Ramen Riders, Alexi up in here, Steve Mullins, Ian, Street Fighter, what up? Good evening, Alexi. Dizzling, Funk, I don't know. I called it trap. It is funk. So this is Sanji from SoundCloud. I want to show you what I did to get all this stuff. Street Fighter, yes. Yes to both. A lot. I was digging through the hard drives yesterday, checking everything out, seeing stuff from years and years ago. And so I went back to what I thought was the first Hotline I ever shot, and I was digging through the folder with all the files in there, and I was like, yo, let me see if there's something I forgot in here. And I opened up this folder. I had never used any of this footage, like at all, ever. I never even put this up. And I want to talk about why. I'm gonna let it go for a little bit more, maybe to the end of this song, and then I'll talk about a little bit of this video. But it's Saturday. First sunny day in a while. We've had some dry days here in New York, but today the sun is out. I'm also going to answer questions about this video, or comments if there are questions on I thought there was a really funny question on here. I did my best to, drop the music tracks in the video. It's on screen, and somebody, no matter what I do, someone asked me what's the name of the music. It drives me crazy. Yo, what the fuck is going on here? This shit is wild right here. I added this in and fucked with the sound waves, the sounds a little bit. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, look at that slide transition. God damn, that was smooth. Oh, dude. Alright, so yeah, good morning. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I'm half asleep. I woke up earlier and then I went right back to bed. Terrible idea. So this video happened by surprise. I was digging through old hotline footage and I was trying to find the first hotline I ever filmed, which was with this guy Miguel. And I didn't realize that I had filmed with him twice, and this is the second time I filmed with him. But I was testing out an audio solution way back when, before I even had it. And this is like 2000, it must be 2017, maybe the very end 2016 when I did this. And I'll cut back to this clip right here where I say, hey, this is Miguel. Say hi, Miguel. You hear the shitty audio, and I plug in the microphone. Say hi, Miguel. This is the mic when it's on. So that right there is excuse me, that was me testing a mic, and then when I saw that first clip, I remembered exactly what I was doing and why I never used this footage. So this was an old GoPro Hero 6 on the gimbal, and what I had done was I got the little USB-C adapter that plugs into the back, and it has this cable that comes off with this black brick, and then you plug in a 3.5 millimeter audio microphone into it. And I was concerned about the gimbal's weight because it had all that extra shit on it. I just put rubber bands around it as a test. I didn't want to mount anything permanently, and the footage is stable. The problem is with that old mount is that when you plug in into that USB-C and it's not a secure all the way plugged in, you get no audio at all whatsoever, zero. And that's exactly what happened to all this footage. It has no audio other than the stuff in the studio where I plugged it in. It was just dead. So when I saw the video, once we were done filming, I was like, well, I can't use this. So I just put it on a hard drive and forgot about it, which is crazy because there's some funny things in here. Like when he tries to get on his bike and he falls right away. I thought that was hilarious when I first watched it. And then when we were riding and then he locked out his back wheel on the wet pavement, he washed out. I thought that was pretty funny. And I think it's good to show all parts of the riding, don't hide the imperfections. So it was cool. So here it is, the footage now, and I was like, well, you know what? I started to put together a bunch of music from let's see, where are we at? From Sanji, and I'm gonna drop his stuff. His stuff is already up on the video, and this is this is his turn that on, dude. Come on. Where's it at? Dip. There we go. Shit. All right. This is his SoundCloud page. So if you guys are interested, this is his SoundCloud here. Check it out. This is where I pulled a bunch of the music from. It's all his stuff. It's all funk. So, I mean, he's got some drum and bass in here, but it's mostly just funk stuff. So check that shit out if you're into it. And then, what is the other thing I want to do? I was going to answer some questions. The questions or the comments on here. So, GFG, nickname not chosen. I was cycling during my entire childhood, mostly mountain biking, dirt biking, free riding, but when I got into puberty, I kind of lost it. Now I'm 20 and I found your videos. You're the inspiration. I got myself a new bike and been riding everywhere since the start of the year. Thank you. No, thank you. Thanks for finding the channel and finding the stoke. Lee McDaniel, a channel member, was like, so now you decide to reveal the guy who inspired the t-shirt you have. Yeah. He's talking about the I Give Cyclists a Bad Name shirt, which, look at this thoughtful plug here. You ready for this? I can just pin this into the chat so you guys know what we're talking about. The I Give Cyclists a Bad Name t-shirt. And then Papa Pandaro 0 is saying, I remember riding upstate with Miguel. He's talking about the guy in the video. Several times on a group ride, he would smoke like 6 joints throughout a 6-hour ride. Pretty impressed. That's totally true. He used to, I don't know, I don't hang with the guy too much, mostly because of all of the not because he smoked a bunch of weed, just because he smoked so much weed. He was always kind of like just on another wavelength than me. We just stopped riding together. So he would throw down, he would smoke a lot, it is impressive how much he can smoke in intake. And then someone wrote under that, I doubt it. Probably was tobacco. He doesn't look like a loser like most potheads I met. Who the fuck? Who is that guy? That one's funny. And then there's a whole thing going on here. Sensible Cyclist writes, you just need to believe. Let me heart that. And then Slowboy writes, no one rolls tobacco that thick, lol. Which is true. And then Papa Pandaro's asking, nah, I did ride with him several times. Even did a century to Bear Mountain. Still, many joints. And then Alex is like, you seem like the loser. So good. I love when there's like a whole conversation going on a comment. It's great. Sergey says the tunnel section was freaky. Yeah, it was weird. I wanted to leave it in there because the lighting changed and it was under construction. I remember riding through there. I think it's still under construction, like to this day. And there's these big, huge, like speed bump almost looking things in there, which is they're like, I think there's cables or something going under them. I just remember riding through there and being like getting bumped around all crazy. It was kind of dark. Alterbach Broccoli 1967 says there's no bike counter at the Manhattan end of the bike bridge. So yes, this is old footage. He's saying he's agreeing with me. Cool. Jeff Punts, nice timing on that crash edit. I flowed that in proper. I had to, man. When I heard that broken glass sound, I had to I had to find it, like time it in there just right. Jorge Gonzalez photography, liked the tunnel as well, the whole video. He's been missing the energy of the people and in the traffic, lifted me up a bit. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt a little bit, although I wish I had some audio, but it was cool to see footage that I hadn't watched all the way through. And there's a Cooper Ray. We ran into him on the ride, and I put a little bit of Cooper in there so you can just see. We go against traffic for a little bit. It looked like he was working or something. Delivery guy on the left side has a good hustle. Jacques is saying, love the city rides. Old footage fits the bill. Missing all the morning routines. The chat because the shop needs me and I'll be there 5 days a week for the next month. I'll catch up though. Oh, we've missed you, Jacques. Let's see. Greta, the effects of the light reflection look mad. Is it because the lens was a bit wet? Yes. It started to rain a little bit, so yep, that's exactly what you saw there. Levi, she's not complaining. Really? Okay, they figured that out there in the chat. People are so quick to just attack each other in the comments. I don't think she was complaining from the beginning, but she was just wondering. Yeah, when it starts to rain and the lens gets messed, like a little water on it, it starts to look crazy like that. And it's not my... That's why I try not to film in the rain, because I just don't like the way it looks. That's why I don't film at night, because I just don't like the way it looks. You got to make these choices for yourself. Tommy Palouf. Do you have a monitor attached to your handlebars, or do you simply know how to guess the framing according to distance incredibly well? I've been doing it for a while, so just a lot of testing. I know where things are. Who cares? That near fall at the beginning happens to me all the time if girls are around. Take a couple deep breaths, man. Like the vid with the soundtrack, nice flow, cool vibe. Here's one. This is one I always get from people. Would love to see the bike spec before these rides start. It's like, I can see where you're coming from, but try to see where I'm coming from. I feel like that just destroys the video, in my opinion. It just ruins the flow of the video completely. So, not gonna do it all the time. Sorry. And that's my, that's like my decision. Just like I don't like to film when it's raining or when it's at night. It's like why I don't put speedometers and shit on my footage. I just not into it. So, Jorge, is Miguel the guy that took us on that tour towards Venice when you were in California? No. That's a different guy. Miguel is from Puerto Rico, and that guy was from Russia, so different places. I really like to see the less glamorous areas of the city. So much more interesting, says Mike Richard. That's cool. Caesar Sam's, is that a wild Cooper Ray? Yes it is, Caesar Sam. Nick Watkins, we need a Terry Berenson writing music playlist. Okay. Maybe I can do something like that. Everyone likes the music so far. I remember Traffic. That's a funny one. 2 times the Manhattan Bridge. Dope video. Is that a spliff in his mouth at the start? Nice. Okay, here's a cool one. Justin Mazzini. What's the song at 7:31? Dude, it's I typed out the... I don't get it, you know? Is he clowning? I don't know what remix, like, it's whatever, wherever I got the music, it's on the screen. It's there. I did it for you this time, and I still get those questions. It's crazy. Sorry if you ever asked about the music. It gets crazy. It gets crazy, especially when I use 3 or 4 songs. It's hard to, you know, it's like, then I gotta find the damn... Yeah, I should give the artist credit always, so I tried to do it here. Alright. So I thought I would talk about it, open the video with it, talk about it, and then go back to playing the video. So we're going to start it from right here. So hopefully you're okay with this. I'm going to get some more coffee and turn this off and hit play. And I'm going to answer some questions while we watch this. Sick. Say hi, Miguel. Hi. This is the mic when it's on. Hopefully that gives you a little insight on the video, why a lot of these videos don't have music all the time. What else? Some of the happy mistakes when you tuck footage away on a hard drive and you find it later. Like, no better time to find it now, because the streets look so different. The reason why I went back and looked at the old footage is because I'm gonna be re-editing with fresh eyes all the old 4K chasing videos. So I was actually looking for those when I came across this. So all the 4K chasing videos are getting a fresh new cut, new edit, some fresh eyes. I realized there's a lot of clips I haven't used before. I've also changed, you know, so the edit's gonna change. I'm gonna use different music, and I'm gonna release those. I'm trying to release one a week. I have like 12 of them, so it's like an editing assignment for me. Buenos dias. Raman's asking about New York. Everything has been raining lately, so I haven't left the house in pretty much 2 days. It's today's the day. I'm going out. I'm riding my motherfucking bike. Turkey Burger Terry. Yo, speaking of that, I tried to trim out the turkey burger story, and then like somehow it uploaded on its own, and then it was like trimmed in the wrong spot. So if you guys saw that yesterday, I'm sorry. That was a mistake. by the scheduled uploader. I must have selected the wrong time or something. I don't know what happened there. So I'm gonna reintroduce that later. Hopefully it's trimmed out the proper way. Street Fighter, people are asking you to upload more videos, man. Where you at? Ramen Rider commenting saying, no audio leaves room for more creativity. I agree and disagree with you. With audio, you always have the chance to turn it off, always. So having it is, in my opinion, having everything available is better. But you're right, from your point of view, I guess it's a constraint. There's no audio, so, you know, I probably wouldn't have used the music like I did. This part is crazy. I didn't realize how loud it got. What's your take on stereo biannular recording? I think it's tight. The surround recording, I'm into it. I just don't have one of those setups yet. It would be really good to record with one of those while filming a 360 or a hotline, because then you can change what mics you use. Ted Mullins, are all them tracks royalty free? Well, it would ruin the picture, in my opinion. Wow, that shit just cut right into this song. That's kind of whack. I didn't realize that happened. Yo, Hayden wants that TB Snot Rocket supercut. I guess I can hook you up with that. I gotta start blowing some more. Gotta get out on the bike. Dan Milberg, my studio looks pimp, it's massive. My little space in there is not that big. I share it with Affinity Cycles, so. It's, I also shot it with a super wide lens. But yeah, there's room in there. More than this little kitchen that I'm shooting in. Did you advise him to ride brightly colored shoes? Yeah, I was like, dude, you're wearing all black. Come on, you're blending in. Nicholas doesn't like trap, so he put metal music over it. Perfect, dude. You can put whatever music you want over this stuff. A speed ride on Strava? When I'm in better shape. New York finally nice enough to ride? Yeah. There's some riding going on. So I'm catching up on the comments on the chat here. Let's see. TBT, Turkey Burger Terry, up in the house. George Foreman channel sponsor coming in. I would love that, dude. Where is that? Number of notches. Which tunnel is that? That tunnel is going under Park Avenue. It goes right up to the MetLife Grand Central Station building. Ian Murphy, Hope you're doing well, Terry. Thanks so much for the consistent upload. So enjoyable. Just finished washing my bike, going for a spin around Dublin soon. Thank you, man. I gotta do something with my time. It ain't working. This is not the tunnel through the Hudson, no. These are all edits of well-known rappers. Yeah, they are. But for some reason, it's not copyrighted yet, so. PC suggestion, editing software, Pixel, Premiere only. Premiere Pro. That's what I use. You can totally kludge a surrounding rig with two identical Omni lavs. Not the same results as a dedicated stereo mic, though. That's true. You can. You can do that. You can put one on each side. Throw that Hotline logo on a white tee I'm buying. I'm doing that later. There's a fucking rash or something right here. I'm doing that later. I don't like Teespring for the Hotline logo stuff, so later in life we're gonna get those Hotline things back. Bike friends, if we have a video that we want to share with you of our rides, how would we do that? You would send it to me. I have an email address. I can check it out. How about to film Hotline at nighttime? Well, Alexi, I don't like to film at nighttime. I can show you, let me see. I'll show you the only Hotline I filmed at night. Alright, right now. Here we go. Let's go full screen. That's kind of why the Hotline ends right there. Because it just got so fucking dark after that. And you guys know I shoot with the camera set manually, so I need to either set it for the dark stuff or for the bright stuff at Times Square. And when I set it at the dark stuff, it looks crazy nasty. So anyways, Alexi's saying, what the fuck, so many people at night? Yeah, man, that's New York City. It's Times Square. So hope you enjoyed this morning routine. This is a short one since we did 2 hours yesterday. Shout out to wait, who won the shout out to hold on. Oh. Dan Milberg just hit me up on Instagram asking for the morning routine. Hopefully you made it in here, Dan. I think I saw you in here. Anyways. Thanks for joining. Shout out to the winner of the GoPro camera yesterday. That was pretty tight. And I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow we have a premiere. Tomorrow, let me put this up here before I go. Tomorrow we got a premiere, and it's a drone video. Tomorrow we got Drone Boys popping off. It's going live at 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is 45 minutes or 30 shit. 33 minutes from now, and 30 a day and 33 minutes from now. Sorry. So hopefully I see you guys here. I'll be doing Drone Boys tomorrow. There will not be a morning routine tomorrow. It's just going to be a premiere, and I'm going to try and see if we could keep this schedule going and have a Sunday premieres to fit into the schedule of the morning routine. So that would be sick. Let's see. Do a hotline with a drone. Nah, not doing that in New York. No more crazy drone shit in New York. Yo, Ian Murphy, thank you, dude. Thank you for that donation. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow for the next upload, which is Drone Boys. And then I'm gonna dig through all my stuff and check out. There's also this. I'm gonna leave you guys with this, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So peace.